Welcome to techtalks.com. In this video, we shall look at example on how to calculate rank correlation coefficient, that's using Spearman's correlation coefficient or Spearman's method. Then in today's example, they are saying that the following table gives the order in which 6 candidates were ranked in the test X and Y. So whenever you see that 6 candidates were ranked in this format of A, B, C, D up to F, just know that one we are dealing specifically with the A level. So you know that in A level, any mark you obtain and is awarded A, B, C, D, E, O, and F. So our A stands for 6 points, B stands for 5 points, C stands for 4 points, D stands for 3 points, E stands for 2 points, F stands for 1 point, and O stands for 1 point, and F stands for 0 points. That is failure. So if you are ranking these points, we said we start with the one who is the best performer. So when you are ranking such person or these students with such points, whom do you rank first? Obviously you will take A, which is having 6 points as the first. Then this one go to the second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the 7th position. That's when you are ranking. But take note that whenever you are ranking marks of A level, this is how they flow. And in case they include for you all in the ranking, so long as they are marks, then this all come before F. But when it is alphabetical orders, then F become before O. But for marks, O is better than F. If you get O, it is 1 mark. But if you get F, it is 0 mark. So implying that 1 mark is better, 1 point is better than 0. So implying O will become first. So then we shall start our ranking accordingly, that is according to what we have generated. We have said A, we take the first position, and then B, the second, C, the third, E, the D, the fourth, and E, the fifth. Now here we don't have O, or they have not included O. We shall go straight to the next letter, that is the sixth as F. Then the same applies to the marks obtained by Y, or in the test or Y, that is having A as the first, and then C as the second. So we are going to rank C as the second. And then we see that there are 2 C's, implying that we are supposed to put 2, 2. That is, there are 2 people in the second position. That is 2 C's in the second position. But in our ranking here, we cannot obtain 2, 2 as it is. So this position that the first C was supposed to take the second, and then there was the second C, which is supposed to take the third position. But these figures or these letters are the same. C, all of them are equals, are the same as 4 points. Since they are the same, you get the average of their position. That is, the first C which was going to take the second, and then you get the second position plus the other C which it is supposed to occupy, which is the third position. And then by taking average mean, now you divide the number of items, then we are taking there 2, so divide by 2. When you add this one, the answer you get is 2.5. So 2.5 is now the position this C will take and this C will take. Otherwise, both of them will share the position of 2.5. Then after sharing that position, remember the first one was supposed to take the second position, the second one was supposed to take the third position, implying that it is another letter after here will not take the third position, and that's how we take the fourth position. So which letter will come after C? It is D. So D will not take the third position, will take the fourth position. So this D will stand for the first, and then E will come in our fifth position, and then F will come in our sixth position. There we are finishing ranking this marks which were obtained in the two tests, that is X and Y. Then we come and organize it in our table. That's the first column. We said which I use. This one will be ranking of X. Then this one will be ranking of Y. Then here we said we get the difference D between the rankings. And then after getting the difference D between the ranking, we get the difference squared. That is the D squared. So we said that when you are putting in the ranking that you have ranked, make sure you follow the order which question is given. That is, they have started with E. So you start with the ranking of E in that column. So in our first column, it is the ranking of E took the fifth position, and then you come to C, took the third position, up to when you finish, B was the second, F the sixth, then D the fourth, then A, which was the first. Then after finishing that ranking for X, then you come and put in the ranking for Y. That is 6 for F, 1 for A, 4 for D, then E for 5 for E, then C for 2.5, C again for 2.5. Then you go ahead and get the difference between the two. So the difference, we said you can get the difference by getting the ranking D as a ranking of X minus ranking of Y, and then you can still get the difference by getting the ranking of Y minus the ranking of X. It's all the same. You will take one out of those, but whenever you choose to use one of these, use it for the set of data that you are having. And I say, make sure you put this ranking in their order how they appear up. If you don't put them in their order, then you get wrong difference that will make your correlation or uncorrelation wrong. So you go ahead and get difference. For me, I'm going to get the difference from other X minus other Y. So that is 5 minus 6, I get 1. 3 minus 1, get 2. 2 minus 4, I get 2. 6 minus 5, 2 minus 4, I get negative 2. 6 minus 5, I get 1. Again here, it is 5 minus 6, that is negative 1. And then this one positive, this one negative. So for that, then this one 6 minus 5, get 1. Then 4 minus 2.5, shall get 1.5. 1 minus 2.5 shall get, that is negative 1.5. Then we go ahead and get their square, the square of the differences. That is negative 1 squared is the same as 1. Now that's why the similarities come from. That if you use this one for the first case, we got negative 1. But if you use this one, we will get 1. So when you are getting the D squared, that negative 1 squared will give you 1, which is the same as getting that 1 squared. So after that, you come and get 2 squared, we get 4. Negative 2 squared, we get 4. Negative 1 squared, we get 1. 1.5 squared, we get 2.5. 1.5 squared, we get 2.25. 2.25. Then this one also shall get the same string, 2.25. Then we come here and we get the summation of this squared, which is equal to, you add the whole of this one up to there. That's so 1 plus 4 plus 4, 9, plus 1, 10, plus 2.5 plus 2.5, we get 14.5. So that's our answer, summation of this squared. Then we go ahead to calculate or to look for the answer, which they have asked us in the question. That is the rank correlation coefficient. For that, we shall use the Spearman's method. Spearman's method, or by formula, is given by getting 1 minus 6 summation of this squared out of n into n squared minus 1. Then this one give you the Spearman's formula or method. So what's that? We get 1 minus 6 summation of this squared is giving us 14.5 divided by n. They have said there are 6 candidates, so our n will be 6 into 6 squared minus 1. Then the answer we are getting here from the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, after using our calculator, that is 6 times 14.5 divided by 6 times something like 6 squared, 36 minus 1, 35. So when you get 1 minus the answer, you get 0.5857. So that one is our rank correlation coefficient. So when they say that you comment on your results, it is this working we are going to comment on. So we shall say there is so you go back to your table and you get where does this value lie. So which correlation is it giving me? Remember we say that this correlation is what? Is moderate. So this one means that there is a moderate positive, since it is positive correlation between what? Between test X and Y. Then by doing that, you are good to go. Thank you for viewing this video.